Uh-oh. Oh, William went to the live feed.
Sorry about that.
William!
Sorry about that. I was clicked on the wrong thing. There we go.
All right, are we live?
We're live?
I don't know. Is it coming up? Well, I guess I could look too.
I can look.
I'm looking.
We are live.
We
Right.
are live. What's it look like?
It looks like a live stream.
Do you hear the music?
No. Well,
What?
I don't have the volume.
I don't hear the music.
Yeah, I
turned
hear
up
the music.
Okay.
I hear it on the stream. Yeah. Why is our logo sideways?
It's not sideways on mine.
No, our logo is sideways.
It's upright. It's good.
I mean in the thumbnail.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Don't know.
Someone dropped the ball.
I didn't even do the thumbnail. I need to start working on thumbnails ahead of time.
My thumbnails are amazing.
Your
Unlike
thumbnails
Megan.
are amazing. You need to make the thumbnail for this one.
Unlike Megan Fox's thumbnails, she has toenails for thumbnails.
Okay, yeah, it is sideways in the thumbnail, but
Help if I would spell right. Alrighty. Welcome, Donovan Steenberg. Steenberg. I wanted to say Steinberg, but Steenberg is your last name. Phone, go over there. Uh-oh, we are just doing some sound checks, making sure everything is good. We will be live officially in 6 minutes, so hang out. I'll be here in the chat, hanging out. And if you don't know who I am Jed from Skype Speed Shop. Love me or hate me, I'm here.
you are world famous YouTuber Jed Scott. I know.
I don't want to be world famous YouTuber.
That's why I say it.
Can I just be like that guy from Kansas who's fat?
We're all
He
fat.
doesn't know how to. I was gonna say the fat guy from Kansas who doesn't know how to trim his facial hair. He just makes really crappy videos.
So that means I'm the fat guy from Illinois that doesn't know how to trim his facial hair and makes fewer crappy videos.
I don't know how to feel about that.
I guess that would make me the fat guy from Mississippi that makes moderately crappy videos.
Moderately crappy. I like that. Oh,
Well, we can't all be Derek from Vice Grip Garage.
you mean the guy with like? You ever notice how his eyes are kind of weird, really small?
His mouth is kind of weird. I'm glad I'm gonna be.
We have Bad Tree Productions in the chat. He says we are hard to find.
Yeah, I had to switch something. We are hard to find.
I don't know how you miss 3 fat guys, but I guess if you ain't looking for 3 fat guys and to have in your life, it's not such a big deal.
Everybody needs 3 fat guys in their life.
Hang on, wait. I need to redact that statement. 3 wide guys.
You accidentally deleted that live?
What are you talking about?
Blake Battery. He said he accidentally deleted his live.
Whoops.
Dang, that sucks.
Yeah, that ain't. Yeah, I'd be pissed off too.
Yeah.
Man. Oh, William Sanders. Howdy, howdy. Welcome to the Wide Guys Car Talk. Pre-stream. I don't know, it doesn't sound right, pre-stream.
Pre-stream party.
It don't sound right.
No, it doesn't.
When I hear
It's
pre-stream,
not dirty, but it's
I
not
can't-
dirty, but it's
I can't.
highly suggestive.
I can't think of exactly why it doesn't sound right, but
well, when I hear pre-stream, I think pre-com. Say
great.
that because
Now I
on your
gotta.
channel,
Now I gotta cut in even farther at the beginning when I put this out.
it's on your channel, so I don't care. William, what are you going to... William Sanders. What are you about to do as far as a poor financial decision? That sounds right up my alley.
Those are awesome.
Let me advise you on your poor financial decision. Do it.
Do it. We don't even know what it is. Just do it.
Just do it if it's a bad... How do we do a pre-stream? Well, we're actually in the stream right now. It's just the stream doesn't officially start till 7. So, we're here. And at 7, we'll do the announcement. We'll start the stream and we'll start showing off all of our horribly picked out awful cars.
That we love so much.
Do you suffer from pre-stream? There may be help at 1-800. That could be a thing. It's like there's a tiny bit that comes out, and then the big stream comes after. Hey, that's that.
That's actually kind of what we're doing.
Well, I was. Anyways, before I continue my thought. Oh, so
Well, God.
William, Blake, anybody in the chat? How is volume?
Oh yeah. You hear us all right? Are we all good? Testies.
Hopefully we're
testes.
good.
1, 2, 3.
Greasy bologna sandwich. I'm waiting for feedback. Before and after Taco Bell. Cool, we got okay from William Sanders. Volume is just fine.
Awesome.
Good.
Awesome. Well, it's 7 o'clock, guys. So
You are right. It is 7 o'clock.
killing the music.
Not going anywhere. Just get my dog out of my room. He just woke up.
William is quiet, William. He
Yeah,
doesn't
I'm just
talk
not
much.
talking a lot. Not
He
right
never
now.
talks a lot. He's kind of like, he'll watch you, and he'll just stare at you.
While you're sleeping through your window.
Yes, I've seen him in my window before. And I don't even have a window in my bathroom, but I'm pretty sure if I had a window bathroom, he'd be staring at me.
Yeah.
Your bed sheets are nice, but your bed needs to be made.
Oh.
Actually, that's really creepy because I don't make my bed. That is really creepy. Anyways, it's 7:01.
All right. So, announcer voice in 3, 2, 1, go.
Hi guys, welcome
Yes.
to White Guys Car Talk.
Oh. There. Now our faces are on stream.
Okay. Alright, everybody, thank you for joining us at Wide Guys Car Talk. I hope you enjoyed the show. This is the show where 3 of the finest wide guys from YouTube peruse Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, and any other for sale ads, and we critique them in a very crappy manner. That's what we do. And we hope you enjoy this stream. This is our 3rd edition of the show. So let's kick it off with whoever's starting the show. It's not me.
All right. Who's starting? Who's starting this time? Is it my turn to start this time, or do we always do William?
Well, technically it is my turn.
Oh, okay. Well, go for it.
Fine. I will.
Oops.
And paste. There we go. That's the first one in Discord chat.
Oh, I looked at this car. You know I looked at this car.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. 72 Plymouth Satellite.
It's got slots.
Slots always look good.
Slots are
And
awesome.
it has a Viper alarm system, aftermarket.
Yeah, B&M 4-shifter Viper alarm system, plum purple paint job, new quarters, fenders, etc. Well, what's the etc. guy? Can you please elaborate on what this etc. is?
Yeah.
Not perfect, but really good running project. Okay, what makes it a project? Serious inquiries only. May consider partial trade for late or 90s, early 2000s Tahoe. That's a weird choice. Car's been mine for the last decade. I know all of the work that has been done to it. Seems project worth taking on. We got a whopping 5 amazing pictures.
From like they
And
might as well.
screenshots of a phone.
Yeah, screenshots of a phone, and they might as well be satellite photos.
This
Yeah.
battery was.
Well, actually, they are satellite photos, but you know what I mean.
Oh my god, his battery is dead.
I'm not a big fan of painted bumpers when they're supposed to be chrome. They have to. It has to hit right, and I'm just not a fan of them.
I kind of like they're black painted. I kind of
Yeah.
like how it plays in the photos, but these
Yeah.
photos are so crap. They're so grainy.
Yeah.
that- Of course, it ain't got marker lights on it. It's got some weird scoop going on the hood that I don't really understand.
Well, it's got the marker lights on.
Yeah.
It's just they're missing
it's-
in that one picture.
Oh, yeah. It's got traction bars
Traction bars. Traction bars on a Mopar? What?
with a 318. Oh my god, it's a race car.
It's a race car.
For 15.5.
I don't.
15.5, I expect way better pictures.
Yeah.
For 15.5, what makes it a project?
Exactly.
I mean,
For 15, yeah.
go ahead.
It's for 15.5. He said it's a project, but he doesn't elaborate what really makes it a project. Is he not done the interior? That's why he doesn't have any pictures of it.
Good
Yeah.
question.
And I mean, it's a straight car. Okay, from
Yeah.
what you can see, this looks like a straight rust-free car. But you can't, if you get up close to that, those quarters might be Bondo. It's not plum crazy purple, which he's kind of alluding to. That is a totally different purple.
Well, he did
Which-
say plum purple. Maybe there is an actual color called plum purple, and it's just not plum crazy purple.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm
I
pretty
love
sure-
purple, and I'm not a fan of that purple.
I don't know. I
Yeah.
like it.
I like it too. It's a little bit. I would say for me, it's a little bit darker for my liking if it was on my own personal vehicle. But this is also looking at really poor quality pictures too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just
And in
acknowledge
one
the fact
picture, it
we
also-
have. Hang on, William.
Huh?
We have Dalton Petit in the chat, and we also have 79 Aspen, aka the legendary J-Bo. in
What?
chat now. Okay.
We got J-Bo in chat. Oh my God.
We have royalty.
Royalty.
Nice.
Bearded royalty.
Mustachio
And the-
royalty.
In the third picture, it almost looks a little red, but that could be that tree behind it.
Yeah, I think that's the whatever that tree is. I don't know. It looks southern.
Looks
You
like a
should
Japanese
know what
flowering cherry. We actually have one of those in our front yard.
it is. I knew you were going to be able to tell
Really
me.
pretty.
Where's
It's like
this
the
guy?
perf. That is. Oh, it's Kansas City, Kansas.
Oh,
Not far from me.
huh. If he'd come down to 10, I'd buy this car.
It still needs more photos.
Yeah. And what does the interior look like?
Exactly, because there could be no. It could be a pair of lawn chairs holding it in.
Ooh, lawn
Oh, you
chairs.
can see the tops of the high back buckets.
You don't know. Those could be disguised freaking, this could be lawn chairs.
Could be launching.
Really sweet lawn chairs.
Well, then you get a set of really sweet lawn chairs with the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, I'm done with it.
Okay,
I'm sick of it.
William, you next.
All right.
Go, Willie.
I got a good one here.
Oh God.
That's scary. Bring on the... Oh, I was expecting a donk.
Ooh.
I am so
68
disappointed.
Chrysler Imperial drop top.
I wanted a donk. Oh my god.
No title, 383 automatic. Floors
like
rotted out, obviously, because drop top messed up.
The more and more I look at this thing, the more and more my eyes literally want to crawl out of my skull and punch me in the balls.
You don't like these years, do you?
Oh no, I kind of like these cars. I had a 68 Monaco for a while, and I love that car. It's two-door hardtop. I hate convertibles. I think they're stupid. They shouldn't exist. But yeah, I'm looking at this floorboard, and I'm seeing right through the frickin' rocker.
Yeah.
Like, that's
That would
bad.
need this one needs extensive structural and sheet metal replacement on the floors.
And it's actually a shame because it looks fairly straight, and it looks like the body's not that bad. You clean it, but underneath of it, it's wiped out. So there's really no
But
saving
that-
it.
But that could be just the floorboards. The structure could be okay.
Well, if you go to this-
maybe a little bit, but yeah, I'm on that next to last picture, and I can definitely see all the way through it in more than one spot.
And that's right through the rocker area. Now, obviously this thing's a pile, and it needs a lot of work. It's like $500 car to me. But we also need to acknowledge the fact it has a freaking CB radio in it.
What? I didn't see that.
You see the freaking mic hanging down with the
It does.
Cord?
It
Oh,
does.
yeah.
sweet.
And the tunnel's still there. The tunnel looks good. I don't know. I think those floors might not be as bad as what you guys think.
Well, I'm looking down through this rear seat, and I'm seeing straight through. That I'm seeing the floor and how the floor's ate away. I'm pretty sure this thing's pretty shot underneath.
I think pending a intensive look at the structure up underneath, provided it's mostly okay. If that is the original engine and transmission in that thing, I think about three to $4 grand would be worth it with that car, with it being a drop top.
Well, here's the thing, though. Okay, really, like Jed said, the outside of the car looks really good. It's a shame that these cars, because it's fixable, people would fix it. If it was a Charger, if it was a '68 Charger, there'd be a 1 in front of that 4. You know?
Oh yeah, and people would buy it. But this is a C body. They're not coming up in value anytime soon. At least not this.
No.
So unfortunately, I see this as a parts car because you're not going to be able to fix it economically unless you buy it for $500 or $1,000. You're going to have to this has got to be a car you actively want. This is not going to be
Yeah.
oh, I wouldn't mind owning that. No, you have to be you have to be a 68 Imperial guy. You'd have to want to fix this thing because you're going to put probably an easy $15,000 to $20,000 worth of work into it, worth of time, labor, and parts. Because not only do you have to completely redo the entire interior, you have to fix the structure of the car. You have to do something with the body, the convertible top.
Yeah, and really to put that kind of effort into something that doesn't really bring a premium price when it's in rough condition, you would have to have some kind of sentimental attachment to that specific model.
Yeah.
Now, it's also, remember, it has no title. Now,
Yeah.
from state to state, that You know, like in the state of Kansas, no title, not a huge big deal, but there are states where that's a big deal, and that's where I'm staying pretty firm at. I see, if you like really wanted it, I could see $1,000 if you really wanted it.
Now,
But if,
there's also the other thing though is if you had one of these and you needed parts, they're not
This is a-
repopping. They're not repopping a lot of these parts.
no, and the body looks decent. Like you could use the doors potentially, the fenders. Like you could use a lot of this exterior sheet metal just going off of what we have for pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it does have a big block with AC. So if you needed AC parts,
Yeah. I mean, you'd have to have one of these cars and need a lot of parts for it to be worth $4,000 to me.
Yeah, and honestly, a 3D3, well, any big block to me, I mean, even a 3D3, it don't add much to this thing. It's better than having a small block, obviously, but if it had a 440, especially being a 68 model, there's some money right there for a resto guy just to pull the engine out.
Yeah.
But not many people are going to be clamoring at your door to get a 3D3. Now, I mean, there's probably about $400 worth of manifolds on it if they're HPs. But they'll be C-body HPs, which actually, funny enough, funny story, some C-body HP manifolds work on A-bodies for big block swaps.
Huh. Okay. Notice I just noticed something I actually kind of like about the car, even though it's probably a nightmare. The hood, the hood hinges.
That's just like what's in my Dart, my 66.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass. With a small block, those rear bars go right on top of your distributor,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and it's kind of a pain. But it's a neat setup.
Yeah.
what are those torsion rods or something?
Yeah. It's like
Yeah.
It looks like what they use in the trunk of most Mopars and really most cars.
It's a weird setup for such a huge hood.
All right, my turn.
Yeah.
What do I got saved over here? Am I on my saved? No, I'm not.
Dang you, Brian, you should be ready.
I should be.
I already have my next car already saved on my copy and paste.
I was just about to do the same thing.
It's gonna say, here I am trying to entertain chat. What do we got here? Ooh. Oh. Oh, come on. Why?
I love it.
Oh, this is the hood. That is a tragic, awful shame. And why would you cut that hood for such a... I
Look
know
at the
my
scoop.
thing on this scoop.
Look at the scoop. It's not even.
Look at the hole's not even cut straight.
No, it's not.
Wow.
They ruined a fairly valuable hood. And oh my god, it ain't even got a freaking tunnel ram on it. It's a Holly with a... No.
Yeah, that's what it's got the fucking adapter.
William,
And
I know you...
And it's a small block.
William, I'm just gonna be nice to you. You're my friend. You have no room to talk crap because you did the same thing on your Charger.
I cut out a form-fitting hole. I did not cut out a massive rectangle hole.
That is
I
true.
cut out a form-fitting hole, and it looked nice. Or
It
good.
did. Yeah, I'm not fucking... Your hole looked nice, William. I enjoyed looking at your hole. It was beautiful. It was so clean.
Was it?
It was
Was it glorious? Was it a glory hole?
Oh, looking at William's hole was just the most glorious thing in my life. It was like I just met Jesus herself, and she was like, "Jed, come with me to the promised land. We have sweet Mopars."
Oh man.
Ah.
You know,
But yeah,
though,
this thing checks my boxes for... This guy should not have kids because, for one, it's... Where do I begin? It has the cheap $20 Edelbrock valve covers on top of a small block in a big B body, you know, one of the later B bodies. and then it's got a Holley carburetor on it. That I obviously like that. But then it has the tall adapter with this stupid looking scoop, and then they cut a hole in a really valuable hood.
Jed, I'm gonna have to say,
Don't you?
Sherry wants one of these scoops really bad on the truck I'm gonna build for her. I am
Well, I mean-
probably gonna go this way with it.
Well, if it has a tunnel ram, I get fully behind that scoop, like on my brother's truck, Hookers and Blow.
Yeah, but I don't want to put a tunnel ram on a truck she's gonna want to drive to work every once in a while, and stuff like that. So I'm probably gonna go this way with it, but I'm probably gonna have two hoods.
Yeah, I would get a second hood.
I will say this about the bug catchers. I'm real particular with how I want the butterflies to open. I like the back. I like the top going back and the bottom going out.
Yes, yes, it just seems natural that way.
And the way they have it set up looks like it's opposite.
Well, did you see what this horrible person did to that beautiful hood?
I did, yeah. I looked at the massive hole and this is good God.
Oh my God, Duddy! Oh, Eric Von Dudman is in the channel from Duddy's Adventures, and yeah, his chat. So many live streams going on today, and I tuned in right when Jed is talking about someone's hole. Should I even ask what I missed? No.
Well, Duddy, I'll just give you this much of a replay. If you don't know who William is, Charger3D3 Mopar, go check out his channel. He has a very smooth, glorious, shiny hole. Don't ask me how I know. Go to his channel, subscribe to him, and enjoy the beautiful view.
All right, whose turn is it?
It's mine.
Okay.
It's a good thing this is my next pick because, Brian, this is just for you.
Oh, damn.
This is just for you, bro. You need to own this because it's closer to you than any of us.
Oh, damn it. I clicked the wrong thing.
Oh, good Lord. Wow.
Oh, fuck yeah!
Oh!
Somebody
Yes!
dumped a bottle of Pepto-Bismol on that thing.
It
Or
is.
dunked it in it.
It even
the
has
fuzzy
pink.
dice are pink.
I know, I was just about to say it. This thing is a set of 24-inch donk rims away from being pimpalicious.
Wow.
It is amazing.
Runs and drives, so I don't have to sell it. So please don't try to lowball me. Will trade for a four-wheeler or a side-by-side.
This is definitely one of
Wow.
those posts. It's like, don't lowball me. I know what I got.
Wow.
It's amazing and glorious.
If I was a
Interior
Chevy
actually looks
guy,
pretty clean on that thing.
This thing needs my Pro Stock snorkel scoop. That giant torpedo scoop that came with my Duster.
if I was a Chevy guy, I would buy this.
I'm on the screen.
I would buy this because you can make awesome little race cars out of these with a small block.
You have to keep it pink, though.
Oh, I'd keep it pink. Oh, hell yeah. That'd be my street racing. Oh, yeah. Because then not only did the guy in the other lane get beat by a fucking Chevette, but he got beat by a pink Chevette.
Oh, yeah. I'm trying to rack my brain on epic names for this thing. But there's a part of my brain that is preventing me.
It would be
You know what's
called.
sad?
It would be called the titty missile.
The titty missile.
The titty missile.
But you know what's actually kind of sad? Look at the door jambs. This car was black
Mm-hmm.
Would
originally.
have actually looked pretty cool.
It would have actually been a pretty cool car because black with a black and white interior. But
Yeah, fuck it, we'll paint it pink.
that thing looks like it belongs in a tampon commercial.
Yeah, Sherry's in the chat. Says,
Yes,
you buying that
Sherry.
for me?
Yes, Sherry, that is your new car. You're gonna. I'm taking the Charger, and you're gonna drive that to work every day.
We should all. Oh my God, we're all going to Indy. Yes.
We should pull up MD in a Pepto pink Chevette.
I
We'll get a
couldn't.
giant wide guys car talk decal and plastered on the hood. And this will be like our car.
I couldn't drive to Indy in a Chevy though.
You're not driving in a Chevy. You're driving in a wicked, badass, Pepto-Bismol themed Chevette.
Look at the wife. Like hell you are.
Thing is awesome.
Yep, you're welcome.
You know,
I am glad I could share this with everybody else in the world because y'all needed to see it.
but you know Jabo makes a point. There are not that many Chevettes left.
That's
you don't
true.
see them. You used to see them everywhere.
Ah, the Grim Streaker. Welcome. Oh, William's got us for the next one.
He's already got it set up. Man, I'm
Got
scared. You guys are in a mood tonight.
All right, I'm moving on to William's pick. And William, hold out your hand because I'm going to high-five the shit out of you.
Oh yeah.
I actually
Buick Wildcat.
need to retract that statement because I had a statement earlier about your glorious, beautiful hole. And I said something about high-fiving you, and that could have been misinterpreted too. Anyways, Buick Wildcat.
Ooh, console bucket car
That is really rare.
with a factory tack in the console.
For
So-
$3,500.
And this will have, 401 nail head. That is an excellent engine. It's a shame this thing is as rusty as it is. Because
Does
these are
have rust,
really
but
cool.
Could be restored, what he says.
Yeah,
Yeah, where you
Can't
can
get
find
nothing.
parts for it.
yeah, you need a bumper and stuff. So, like, no joke. Dad and I used to have a 62 Buick LeSabre, big four-door sedan. And it had a 401 nail head in it. We unstuck the engine. We drove it around a lot. It had two-barrel. Well, we ended up getting a 64 Wildcat four-door hardtop. That was gold with a tan and yellowish kind of interior. With a white top. Looked a lot like this. And we got it running, and it had a 425 nail head in it. And that thing would do the most wicked one-wheel peel burnouts. Like, nothing compares to what that thing would do because you cannot compete with stock for stock. You can't compete with a nailhead's torque. You cannot. Like, it's diesel levels of torque. And that was a fun, cool car, and this reminds me so much of it.
I love
Thank you,
the
William.
pull-down arm seat in the back seat.
Yeah.
Yes. Buick made some great cars. And look at this is like a grandpa car. You know, this is like a luxury car. And look at the sporty cluster. That's how all the Wildcats were. It's sporty. It's cool. I
Yeah.
dig it. I love it. I kind of want it.
So we got to stop looking at it, or you're going to go buy it.
No, I'm not going to buy it. I have too many projects.
It's in Batesville, Mississippi. That's actually not far from me. Bad Tree Production says Jed's really a GM guy after all.
I am just a car guy. Just happens I wear a Mopar hat most of the time. I dig it. I like it. Thank you, William. I needed that in my life.
All right, whose turn is it?
Be yours.
Oh, my
It
turn.
would be yours.
Okay. Well, I went out of turn last time, and
Yeah, we're staying in phase this time.
yeah. I hope that works.
It did. Oh,
61 Imperial.
so from one land yacht to the next.
Nice.
That was that was another one I stole from the bottom.
Got a Fend car. Real nice. And that
For every-
square steering wheel.
Just so everybody knows, Brian is indeed a bottom.
Yeah.
If you don't know what that is, Google it.
Fucking black car with green interior. I like it.
I dig it. I like it
I
too.
dig it.
These cars are so cool. Like, I mean, just so many things about them. Like, the dash has fins. The freaking dash has fins. Now,
see that, and it's a push button automatic. Is that it? Yeah.
yeah, it's a push button with the square steering wheel. That steering wheel's worth some
Is
money.
that a tilt wheel?
It probably is. It wouldn't surprise me. No. No, it's made into the dash.
Okay.
I don't know.
And
But
we're
it's got
missing-
electric windows.
Yeah, it's a power window car.
Yeah.
Wow.
And this
I
thing
didn't
has-
see that. Nice.
This thing hasn't been gutted out, and I mean, it's a four-door. You can obviously tell just by looking at the pictures it's a four-door, probably.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it's
is.
four-door. Yeah. But I dig it. Like, I'm happy that it hasn't been gutted and derbied or whatever else, because these cars are really cool. I like them.
See, now imagine us rolling to Indy in that.
We would all be too comfortable.
Nah.
I would choose a four door. I would choose a four door like this any day.
Oh, yes. Now, let's
wish-
go back to the beginning of the stream. William, you shared the Imperial convertible.
Mm-hmm.
And that was, what was it, $4,500 or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is also what you could buy, and it's another big C-body barge. I'll take this any day of the week.
I would too. Honestly, I would love to have a finned car one day.
Yes, they
Or
are
wing.
cool. These things are sweet. The downside is all the electrical. It's cool it has electric windows, but unless they work flawlessly, that is a nightmare.
I think you could
Mhm.
make them work. It's just wires
Yeah.
and motors.
Yeah.
Now,
No,
the
it's
one
just-
thing I am seeing. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
With the electric windows and all that, it's if you have a switch that's burned out, it's going to be next to impossible to find a replacement for it.
That's true.
Unless you're really good at disassembling those switches, which I've taken apart a switch, I think it was a headlight switch or something out of my charger one day, and it wasn't really that difficult to take it apart. You just had to be real careful going back together. So unless you're really good at taking that kind of stuff apart, I'm with Jed on this one. Unless it works, it's going to be a nightmare to deal with.
Now, we
was
also
just-
need to
Go ahead.
hang on. Gonna say, good little moment, William. Thank you. We can give a plug to Bad Tree Productions because J-Bo and Blake actually took a switch apart for the Nacho Cuda and showed you how to clean it and make it work again. So if you're actually interested in that, Bad Tree Productions, good channel, good people. I love J-Bo. If I was, into men, older men especially, J-Bo, this is for you.
Way to make J-Bo feel uncomfortable. My only problem with this car is the hood. If you gotta it's small compared to the rest of the car. Okay, if you gotta get to something on the back of the engine, you're laying over those fenders.
Oh yeah, we worked on one of these at Dan's shop once, and it ain't a fun car to work on. That whole front clip is one piece too.
Really?
It looks
Yeah.
like it.
Wow.
Yeah, can you? There's no fender. It's just a front clip.
It's interesting for design, but nightmare for maintenance.
Yes,
And imagine.
but you kind of
if
also
you-
got to remember, it was never meant to last this long.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes. Jed just hit on J-Bo, did he?
Who's
All right.
next?
I got it. Here you go. Let your mullets hang out and let the 80s hair metal jam out because this is one of my favorite cars in the whole damn world.
Hell yes.
79 Pontiac Trans Am,
Yes.
and it's
And-
white.
Yes. If I really needed another project, I would buy this thing because this thing checks all the boxes for me except for 4-speed. It's white with the red bird. That's my favorite. It's a 79, so that means it could be a 403 car. I like the 403 Oldsmobile engine. It sucks they riveted the scoop in place, but
That
these
could be
cars,
fixed.
I
Very
love.
cool.
Yeah, I dig it. I fear it's probably got a small block Chevy in it, and that's why the scoop is riveted where it is. But that's an easy
I
fix.
love the gauge panels on these, like the machine turned look.
Yeah, I kept one of these out of one of my spare Trans Ams I had because I just thought it was too cool. And this has actually the Pontiac Rally wheels, which my first 80 Trans Am I bought had. That's a really rare wheel for a Trans Am. Most of them had snowflakes or the honeycomb wheels in the earlier years. That's a really rare wheel to have on there. And still have them.
What is
And
with
the
that
fact that-
exhaust?
That's
I do
not
like
correct.
those wheels on there.
It's supposed to have the dual tips on either side. The other thing that makes this car really neat is the fact that it has the louvers are actually the original style aluminum ones.
Mm-hmm.
You can always tell the aluminum ones, which are the high dollar ones, over the plastic ones because the plastic ones wrap all the way around. And those are like the original style aluminum ones. Those are worth pretty good money. And if nobody in the chat or in the group here is a TA guy, these cars have been going up in value, and this car, just looking at it, even if it has rust and Bondo in it, it's well worth $4,500.
Yeah. I would agree with that. The price is good. I wish he would have included more pictures, you know.
Yeah.
We want to recognize somebody in the chat. We have Rob with us now.
Rob C.
I was about to say that. All right, J-Bo, I'm breaking up with you because Rob is here. Hello, Rob. Oh, and we have Doug. Doug Narden, the Dougster. Welcome, Dougster. I like that. Yeah, there's my Trans Am. I had to share that. I think it's too cool.
It's a good one. It's a good one. Excellent one.
Right.
All right,
What is-
William.
Right. Now it's time to show some love for Chevy Love.
There's a little too much love in the chat.
What?
I'm just saying, there's just a little too much love going on, and then William brings this up.
Chevy
1980
Love.
Chevy Love 4x4.
Oh. All right, William, I'm gonna throw you on the spot. You got to take me or Brian on a date in this. Who you picking?
I'd rather go by myself.
Dude.
Oh, great. So hurt both our feelings. Wow, you're a feelings herder.
Wow, you are a horrible.
If I had to pick, I guess it had to be Jet.
Oh, great. You hurt my feelings.
Yeah. By the way, I'm not very submissive, William. So, yeah,
I'm
should
guessing
pick Brian.
with this Chevy Love truck here, if you look and say the third picture, the last person to drive this ate Taco Bell.
What was your first clue?
You know what kind of vibe this truck puts off? The yellow truck in Toy Story.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah,
does.
yeah.
I'm
But
trying to
I
actually.
actually think that one was more a Toyota, but it's still putting off a Toy Story vibe with it.
Yeah, because the one in
I'm-
Toy Story said yo on the back.
I'm actually trying to find the Taco Bell reference.
You're trying to find the Taco Bell reference?
Actually, yes.
The giant hole in the seat?
Oh. Oh, that's rough, dude.
It looks like it was.
And why
I-
is it right under the driver?
Taco Bell.
The rest of the seat is perfectly fine.
Yeah. I actually really like these Chevy Love trucks.
Yeah.
I think one of these with a little small block Chevy or something would be really fun.
There was a guy who used to race one of these when No Prep Racing first started coming back around, and
Yeah.
it had huge tires on it. Basically, there was no bed, so you know where they dumped the pimp juice down for them to do the burnout in. This guy would just dump it directly on top of the tire through the bed.
Ooh.
It was kind of funny to watch.
I dig that. I dig that a lot.
This is in Henderson, Tennessee for $1,500. I don't really see 15 for this one, especially with the motor being seized.
Oh. I see 1,500.
All right, is it my turn? Whose turn is it?
Uh-oh. I forgot. Whose turn is it?
It's Brian.
Oh, okay.
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 You go, girl.
Oh, here. I'm pretty sure this is the one.
Oh, God. I see
That
what you're
was-
clicking on.
Yeah, you see it. You're not supposed to look. You're cheating.
I'm on the stream.
You're not supposed to be looking at the stream. Only chat.
I'm looking at your stream, Brian, and it's not supposed to be that color.
What?
What?
No, you couldn't have seen what I was clicking on.
Oh, you're sharing that.
Yeah, because that was sent to us. Pretty sure this is the one that was sent to us by Blake from Bad Tree
Yes.
Productions.
With the Leaning Tower of Power.
This
Oh,
is
yes.
a nice car, especially for the price.
I really didn't want to look at this thing anymore because I
know.
really want it.
California cars all its life and was a daily driver until they moved to Missouri. Clear
Fastback
title.
Barracuda is cool.
Have a lot of paperwork and receipts for it dating back to 68.
Look at the floors. I mean, it doesn't have
know.
any interior in it, but for something like this, that's a good thing. You know, that it doesn't have the interior in it because you can see. Damn.
Those floors are nice. It probably has a couple of spots, but those floors are nice.
Rob, you should buy this. Get another Fastback Barracuda, man.
It's a 67, too. I love the 67s. Is my wife still in here?
I don't know. I think Sherry said she was peeling out.
Oh, okay, good. I may buy this car.
Yeah. I love it. I really do love this car. If I didn't have a yard dart in my life or a duster, in fact, I would sell the duster to have this.
I will buy it and trade you for the duster.
There's always a trade.
Well, I'm keeping my 8 3/4.
Oh,
Well.
You ain't getting the 8 3/4.
I don't know. Would I screw
I
this
don't-
car up doing my stuff to it?
I would not turn this into a race car. This car is too clean. There are plenty. You know, it's the one thing I gotta say. I gotta say it here live on the stream. We have 20 people in here. Holy crap!
Yeah, I know.
Gotta say it. There are so many other cars that are already gutted and turned into race cars. Buy one of those. Stop taking cars like this one and turning it into a full-blown drag car. There's nothing wrong with a street strip. You want to put a cage in it? It's fine. But cutting the wheel tubs out of it, cutting the structure out of it to make a full-blown race car, stop. Stop doing it. Because there's only so many of these things left. Like, this thing is a perfect little putt around. Maybe you want to put a V8 in it. That's cool. But I would not turn this thing into a race car. A street strip car? Yeah.
I'm with you on that.
I was actually going to say, and there's nothing really wrong with the slant six as long as it's not stuck.
It's a slant
Yeah.
6.
I don't mind slant sixes. I think they're kind of quirky.
You can't. That's where I disagree. I don't like slant 6s, but you know, to each their own.
It's okay to be
I've had
wrong,
a
Brian.
slant-
No.
I've driven my 70 D100 when I got it, had the slant six in it, and it was a good running motor.
Oh, I'm not
Only
saying they're not
pulled
good
it out,
runner
yeah.
motors. I would never say that, but something like this deserves a V8 in it, to me. To me.
Well, so I have a really good friend of mine. Last name is Roseman, and him and I both have the same fascination with slant six powered cars. This car it's not that special being a slant six car, but when you find a Challenger or a Cuda or Barracuda or even a Charger, like 68 to 70 Charger. It's got a factory slant 6. You leave that car alone because that car is super rare. It may not be super valuable, but it's super rare.
I agree with you on that. I found it was a few years ago. I found a 71 Satellite. It was in really good shape, and it was a slant 6 car. It was a B body, 71 with a slant 6, and I was like, I couldn't change that.
No.
Yeah, I'm definitely with y'all on that. Provided the provided the motor is still in decent condition. If the car is in any kind of decent condition, leave it alone. Just with a car that rare, even though it's not worth very much, just find another one. If you want to do a V8 swap, race car, or whatever, just leave it alone and find another one.
By the way, I just need to throw it out here that Rob wants to turn his Stella into a race car and match race model rocket and gap the fuck out of it, as he says. Rob, if you do that, I have a small block tunnel ramp. I will sponsor you.
He should do it.
I would totally sponsor Rob on that.
Rob should also start a YouTube channel and show the whole build, though, too.
Rob, you should. Because if anybody out there thinks I have a beautiful voice, until you've heard the smooth, jazz, chocolatey goodness of Rob's voice, you have no idea what you're missing out on. His voice is audible chocolate. That's his words, not mine. Promise.
All right, who's next? Audible
That would be
chocolate.
me. Are you ready for this? Are you ready?
Y'all ready for this? Let's see.
Da, 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 da. No, nobody's gonna do it. Okay.
Oh, listing isn't available anymore.
No. Okay, fine. Can't believe that. Fine. I'll just go to my number 5 pick and I'll find another one. This was gonna be my grand finale. Brian, this is for you.
Oh, God. That's a big link.
It is. Enjoy my big link.
Yeah, I know. He just put that up.
Yep.
He called me. He actually called me before this, saying he put that up because he found another Duster he wants.
That your buddy was gonna keep that one.
Yeah, well, he found something else he wants. He found a 71 440 Duster that he wants to buy.
That's a tragic shame.
Somebody should buy this car. I don't know if it's worth 9. I don't know.
It's way too much money for 9.
Yeah, I don't see 9.
It's way too much money being a 73. It's the worst 340 they ever made.
But it's
it's
still
cool.
rare.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool that it's in good shape and the engine's still there and everything, but it's not. If it was a 70 or 71 340 car, oh yeah, 9,000 all freaking day long. Especially with the current market with car prices and stuff.
That's the only reason I think this may go for 9, because of the current market. Because you can't pick up one. You couldn't pick up a 71 in this condition for under 15. I don't think. Not a numbers matching 340. And I'm gonna get onto him because these pictures are shit.
They are shit. They're awful.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Especially
you are
if you want
never
9,000.
going to sell that car. I will take the
No
pictures and
pictures.
he can put the ad up, but you are never going to sell this car with these shitty pictures.
No pictures of the engine.
Yeah, no
Yep.
pictures of the engine.
Nothing proven.
No
No
pictures of the interior. That's a factory console bucket car, black interior, and he doesn't show pictures of it.
I didn't know that. Yeah, see, I mean, that makes a big difference knowing all that stuff.
That hood, that's an actual decal on that hood. That's a factory decal where they blacked out the hood like that, and they were yellow, and it would have been yellow in the center.
And I agree with Peckerwood Customs. Trailer pictures do annoy me because clearly he just bought it, and you know he got a good deal on it more than likely, and he's just flipping it immediately. At least that's the vibe I get. I know more of the story on
Yeah.
this car, but flippers
I mean-
irritate me. I will not buy from a flipper.
Because they're just trying to make a buck and they don't care about the car.
Yeah, this guy is
So
not like that, but I see how you could easily think that with this guy.
I don't know, Brian. I've heard some stories about your buddy. Wait, no, this isn't. This is a different buddy. I was thinking of a different one.
Yeah, this is the guy that had the Roadrunner. And like I said, the only reason he sold the Roadrunner is because he does have another car that he was building, and it was to fund that car.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I see that car selling somewhere between 65 and 8.
Yeah, I could
I
see
don't see it.
65.
I don't see it getting 9, but I somewhere between 6,500 and 8,000 is where I see it being actually sold at.
Yeah, after
Someone-
this, I'm going to call him and I'm going to tell him that car's never going to sell for that price with those pictures. Nobody knows a
And-
goddamn thing
Well,
about it.
I don't think there's anything wrong with having that 9,000 price on there. He says he is open to offers, but you need better pictures.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What does the engine look like? What does the interior look like? I mean, what does the trunk look like? Just you need better pictures, and then once people see a better idea of what the condition of the car is, at least by looking at pictures, people can send offer whatever they would want to offer for it.
I agree.
And I don't think there's anything wrong with having that 9,000 price on there, because it's not far from what I personally think the car's worth.
it does have the
But,
mirrors
no.
I want for my Duster too. I really want a
Oh,
set
the
of
sport
those
mirrors?
mirrors. Yeah, I want a set of those mirrors.
I have a set of those.
Oh, well, I'll buy them off of
I
you.
think I got some chrome ones on my Dart.
That's actually, so you want to know something funny, something neat. So, the chrome version of those mirrors are worth like $100 for a pair. The painted mirrors are worth like $250.
Really?
So a lot of guys will get the chrome mirrors, strip them, paint them, worth more money. And when I was at Indy a couple years ago, I needed to find one of those chrome mirrors for the passenger side to put on my satellite because it had a GM mirror on the passenger side.
Yeah.
And I was able to pick up a chrome mirror for like $50, whereas a painted mirror he wanted like $100 for. And he's like, "Are you sure you don't want to paint a mirror?" I'm like, "No, dude, I want a chrome mirror because I think the chrome looks better than the painted mirror."
Well, here's my question
Yeah.
to you, both of you, if you know. Are those the same as the B-body mirrors, the sport mirrors?
I think so. Well, wait, no, I think the stock is different. I think the stock might be a little bit longer, the mounting pad, for the B body.
But yeah, I'm gonna get on to him about that because it's like, look, dude, you're not gonna sell that car. There's no way.
Rob left a comment in here that's with those pictures, that's a $500 car.
Yeah.
You know,
It looks like a
pictures
$500
sell-
car.
Pictures sell the car. You have to present your product to people. With pictures like this on a trailer, I mean, at least take it off the trailer, take pictures of it, put it back on the trailer. I mean,
Well, take pictures in the freaking daylight at least. I mean, how hard is
yeah.
it to go out there, snap some good pictures of the car? It takes you 10 minutes.
Well, these were obviously the pictures of the night that he brought it home. They took some pictures. I have better pictures of this car on the trailer than this.
These are pretty awful. They turned me off immediately. And again, if he's going to get the kind of money he wants out of it, obviously it's an I don't want to sell it price. You got to be a 73 Duster guy. Like Brian, that's your preferred body style, so it has to go to a guy like you who wants that generation.
Or somebody that wants a 340 Duster and doesn't want to pay 71 price because that's how these cars come up in value. Is the generation before it gets priced out of the market for a normal person, so then they decide, oh, okay, I like these.
Well, it comes down to this for me. If I'm going to spend money, I'm going to get the car I want. I'm not going to settle. And there's enough changes between the 70 to 72 body style to the 73 and 4 that I don't like the 73 and 4 as much. I like the front end, but I don't like it as much as the bulldozer front end that's on the other ones. It's a matter of taste.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like the styling of the front of the car better on the older ones.
I wish I still had. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna look and see. It's not my turn, is it?
No.
Okay.
William's
Well, fuck,
turn.
I can't do it.
Are we
Only
moving on
ready.
to William?
It's ready.
Okay.
This one is definitely, I would say, overpriced, but it's still very cool.
It is
Oh,
cool.
that is cool.
1921 Mack truck
That is extremely cool.
The
with,
doggy.
with the hydraulic dump bed.
That's got to be pretty rare for that era.
His bed is all original. Down it's a with 1921 antique Mack truck with hydraulic dump bed, all original down to the spark plugs. Very unique piece. Everything, including the dump bed, works as it should. $40,000.
Well, you consider just how rare this thing really is.
Yeah, and I don't really know the market on these, so 40,000 could be a really decent price for it with everything being all original.
Could be.
All I have to say is I want the little motorcycle that's in the back. I want one of those so bad. I had one when I was a kid.
Was that a little Cushman or something?
No, it's a little. It looked to me. It looks like a. Well, I had a Trail 70. That looks like a Trail 50.
Yeah, it's a smaller Honda Trail.
Hmm.
Me slowly becoming a tractor guy, I see the little garden tractor in the back.
This guy's got cool shit.
Yeah. All right, going to Jackson, Tennessee. Oh yeah.
We
I
go
dig
there.
it.
We go there. We act like we're interested in the truck, and we're just like, "Hey, what about this? What about this?"
I'm looking at this thing and I'm remembering my buddy Billy and I talked about this because it's big C cap. That whole windshield, I think, is homemade. I don't think it would have ever had that.
Yeah. I think these were just all open.
Yeah. Because they
Well-
honestly didn't go fast enough. Obviously, look at the tires. They're just rubber. There's giant rubber bands.
Yeah.
There's no air.
They got dual rear wheels.
No, it's single.
Oh, it looks like dual.
No, it's just a great big single.
Oh, okay.
Pretty cool.
Well, and you don't know when somebody built that windshield either.
It's true.
They could have built that back in the 40s or the 30s.
It would definitely help on icy days when it was sleeting or something like that. Because sleet hitting your face, even at 15 or 20 miles an hour, does not feel good.
Okay, I'm good now.
All right. I'm going to
It's
try
cool.
something.
Uh,
Unless it's not my turn. Is it my turn?
it's your turn.
Okay. I am going to try this. Can't bring it up.
1920 Donk wheels. Yes.
I can't
Audible
bring it
chocolate should be. Audible.
up. If this doesn't work, I have something else in place, ready to go.
That is not a Plymouth Prowler.
No, it's not. This is the Roadrunner that I sold for Tom. This is how I take pictures to sell a car.
Yeah. I can appreciate
Shag.
that.
Is that shag carpet?
Oh yeah. Oh, you haven't seen this car, William. You got to watch my videos on this car.
I need to check it out.
The carpet is amazing.
It is. I would have left it. I would have just cleaned it.
This is a car, paint the trunk lid, kind of faux patina it a little bit, leave it alone, don't mess with it.
The only thing I don't like in this first picture was that antenna was pulled all the way out.
Oh, whoa. No.
What?
The fingers in front of the camera lens.
Where? I never do that.
Boom.
I never do that. Not even in my videos, I never do that. Oh, yeah, okay, I see.
And the air cleaner's on crooked.
Yeah. That's because it just moved. And the air cleaner
Who
moved
puts the
when I
Who
started.
puts the air cleaner on crooked?
It was on straight, but I started it and it moved. I didn't.
Oh, it ain't got the factory mirrors on it.
No, this car does not.
Yeah, those are like the mirrors that were on my satellite that I ripped off.
Yeah. There was a
Yeah,
set.
I
There
hated
was. I had a set in the trunk. You could
Oh
see.
yeah, those are the correct mirrors. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like this car.
I think those went with the car. I'm not sure. I may still have those in my shop.
Oh. It's a 71.
Yeah.
Doug, it's 71. And if you notice something neat, a 71, I don't know about 72, but it has like a normal B-body engine compartment, more like my Charger, Williams Charger. It ain't like the typical 73 engine bay. I think 73 is when they changed the engine bay.
Yes.
This has normal shock towers and all that stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
Hmm.
I was wondering about the VIN. If you look at the VIN on that, 00810. That was the. This was the 810th car made in 71.
Have a good night, Rob.
I
I
miss
miss
it.
Rob already. I miss Rob.
Oh, I don't miss Rob. I miss this car. I wish I should have bought it, but I'd have fucked it up.
There's lots of cars. But there's only one Rob.
Let's all agree I would have fucked this car up.
You would have probably.
I
You
probably.
probably,
I would have.
you probably
Long
would have.
time ago, when I still had a bunch of extra parts to sell, I actually had a T-handle that looked just like that.
Oh, for the console shifter.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Oh, yeah.
One
that's
that
the
looked
slapstick.
just like that.
I've got a couple of those in my garage somewhere.
I
I
don't
bought
know
a
what happened
box
to the
full
one
of.
I don't know what happened to the one I had. I think I sold it.
If you ever find one that ain't broken, you found pay dirt because they're always broken.
Well, this one was perfect. Wasn't anything broken on this one.
Yeah, just about all of them are cracked because people like me like to slap the shit out of them.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because it's fun.
Have a good night, Doug. It's a cool car.
All right, next.
Next, I got
had to
you.
redeem myself there.
Wait, is it my turn now? Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. I hope this one works. This thing is too cool.
Oh,
Jamie Mullen, how you doing?
Oh wow.
Oh yeah.
road trip.
It needs a lot of work, but this thing is so cool.
I'm surprised the tires are holding air.
That thing is so freaking
That is-
cool.
It is really cool. I wish you had more pictures.
I would
and
pay this
more-
guy
and-
for
and
more
description.
pictures.
Runs. He said it runs. This is the entire description. Runs, Mac, motor, 2 sticks, 2 trans need restored. Okay. I like the headlights.
Hang on, guys. I just got like the greatest news in the world.
You're pregnant.
Well, I was about to say, you know, like some people, when their wives tell them they're pregnant, they get real excited.
Did you say I'm
Anna's not pregnant. Anna is not pregnant. No, we used to have a Tex-Mex style place here in town called Pancho's, and they offered what was called the Super Cheese Burrito, and it was this giant burrito that was full of meat and cheese, and then they would drizzle hot like queso over the top of it, molten, and it was guaranteed to lock you up for a week. But Pancho's went out of business. The guy's retired. Well, a local eatery in town has collaborated, and they are making the Super Cheese Burrito again, and I am so excited.
Okay, I have to come to Kansas now.
It's amazing, William.
'Cause
If
I'm a
you
cheese eater. I love cheese, so I would eat that thing. I would eat it.
and the actual shell of the burrito is actually kind of toasted, so it's not like floppy like Taco Bell. It's like crisp.
Crunchy.
It's amazing. I know I'm completely
Sounds
off
good.
topic, but my dad just shared that to me on Facebook. It's that big of a deal to us.
Sounds good.
The Twin Stick Mac, I love it. I had to share it. It's freaking cool. Okay. I'm ready to move on.
I
I will
zoned
have
out.
my link ready in a hot second.
In a hot second. Speaking of holes. Oh, baby. Bring it on, William. Let me see what you got. Is anybody in chat weirded out yet?
Oh,
Ooh.
1985
Bad
Dodge
tree?
Ram 50 long bed.
is Bad Tree still in here?
That is freaking clean. My God. Only 2 pictures, man. I'm sitting here clicking like I'm going
Yeah, I
through like
wish
a
it-
bunch of photos.
I really wish it had more pictures of this thing, but if I ever have an opportunity to buy a Ram 50, I would.
Oh yes, you need it, William. You could
There's
put
just something about that smaller truck, and this is a long bed too. I like long beds.
You know what long beds are good for?
Hauling
Hauling what, William?
trailers.
Nope. We're not on my channel, so you know what I'm gonna say. You know where I'm going, so you better say it first.
I'm gonna let you say it.
Okay. Well, you own this thing, William, and you will be a legit pussy magnet. You will need that long bed and the towing capacity to haul all of the tonnage of pussy that is going to be flocking to you in your sweet bitching Ram 50. You will need this thing, and you will need a giant dump truck sized trailer to haul all of the pussy you get because of this badass Ram 50. Have I sold you yet?
Almost.
Almost. Shit.
I would. If I had a place to put it, I would seriously buy that truck.
Well, sell that crappy Charger or anything. Sell any of your other shit because nothing is as cool as this thing. Your dad is looking down upon you right now, and he is like, William, my son,
It's
I know
just a
that
Charger.
Charger. It's just a
No,
Charger. I know it means a lot to you,
The
but
Charger
you
don't
need,
go nowhere.
you need that
Even
Ram
my
50,
dad-
son.
Even my dad from beyond the grave would tell me, "Don't sell that Charger."
He would tell you to trade it. Fine, sell your Ram, your 5.7 Hemi Ram that you use to daily drive.
Yeah, daily drive
know,
this.
That Ram is awesome. I love my 05 Ram. I love it.
Everybody
That
has
Ram's
one,
not, that Ram's not going nowhere.
dude. Everybody has one. You're not gonna like get tonnage of pussy in that truck.
Wait
It's
a minute.
cool, yeah.
Wait a minute, William. How do you have room for all the vehicles you own right now, right?
Yes, and I don't really have room for another one. I had
Okay.
to sell my Avenger because I didn't really have room for it.
Okay, you do realize that the correct amount of cars for a car guy to own is one more than he has room for.
Exactly. Look at me.
Look at Jed.
We have so many cars we had to buy the property behind our house so we could keep putting shit behind there. I'm telling you, William, you won't know what to do with all of the sweet poontang this truck is going to bring to you. Even if you don't want all the poontang, you can start a pimp. Oh my God. You could have a pimp suit, dude. You could have a freaking sweet hat with a feather in it and like zebra purple velour suit. And you could be a pimp.
I agree
No,
with Peckerwood.
You know, I already do have a bunch of fedoras.
Yeah, no, but you need like a big fedora, like a giant one.
with a feather.
I got a nice rigid cream fedora. It is nice. I also have a cream suit too.
See, you're already, dude. You have the suit.
Well, I was going for a smooth criminal look with that, honestly.
Yeah, see, you have the freaking attire, dude. You need the Ram 50, okay? I have a friend who doesn't live far from Jackson, Tennessee. I'll have him go scoop this thing up. In fact, I've already sent it to him on Facebook. And I'll have him scoop it up for you. You drive to freaking Jackson, Tennessee, and you pick up your bitchin' Ram 50 that you know you need.
Just take
Feel it.
take the 5.7 out of your Ram and put in this.
Yeah.
Would honestly be pretty cool. Having
William,
a
search your
5.7
feelings.
and a 5.7 swap and a Ram 50 would honestly be pretty dang cool.
Search your feelings, William. Dig deep inside your heart and your soul as a Mopar man. And listen to it, because I can hear them. They are screaming, Ram 50, Ram 50.
And I want it to be put down that Jed agreed with putting a 5.7 into something older. Okay,
Yes.
he did agree.
Oh, yeah. Well, if it gets William to buy the Ram 50, I'm all for it.
It was a moment. It was a moment of weakness, wasn't it, Jed?
No, it wasn't. It was just about, I want to see William buy the Ram 50. I want to see how well he fits, really, more than anything. Because I don't think I'll fit.
It'd be a
I'm
tight-
6 foot.
It'd be a tight fit, but I probably could fit.
Oh,
Yeah. And it's only $2,500. Come on.
it is only
Yeah,
$2,500.
It ain't bad, and it doesn't have 200,000 miles on it. It's 187,000
See?
for a. Let's see, what year was it?
Yes, that is the predecessor
80
to the
85,
Dakota
yeah.
Dalton. Man, Jabo left early. Jabo loves these things. He's got one. I'm surprised
Oh.
he'd be driving down to Tennessee from Iowa just to buy this one.
Well, Jabo had to leave because after I admitted my love to him, he probably had to go have some alone time.
Probably watching one of your videos.
Probably.
All right, are we done now? We whose turn is it?
It would be yours.
Oh,
If
mine.
you have another one.
I need to
damn.
say something to Dalton. This is actually my day job of trying to sell things. That hurts my feelings.
No, he just said motivational speaking isn't your forte.
Oh, okay, we're fine then. I never said I was a motivational speaker. Everybody just tells me I have a really sweet voice for radio. Or face, it just depends on which way you look at it.
I have a face for radio.
I do too. Oh, what do we got here? A 1932 Plymouth.
I want one of
Oh.
these.
Oh. Mustang 2 front end, I'm already out.
Nah, I can
Awesome.
handle that.
Jaguar rear end.
Yes.
Mustang
That's actually-
front.
The Jaguar rear end is actually really common.
So
and
is the
old hot
Mustang
rods.
too.
Yeah, but I hate Mustang 2 stuff. I think it's an inferior. It's a good suspension setup. A lot of street rodders do it, but I don't want a street rod. I want a hot rod.
If I ever get a vehicle like this, it's getting a Chrysler. It's having Chrysler suspension. I'm not doing any kind of Mustang 2, Jaguar this, whatever that. It's getting Chrysler suspension. Even if I have to do just a body swap onto another frame, that frame's going to be Chrysler.
I agree with that. The reason why they use Jaguar rear ends is because they're independent and they have the disc brakes moved inboard. That's why a lot of hot
Okay.
rodders do it. But it's not my thing. Now you look in the trunk of this, those headers.
Those
Can
are
anybody else in chat identify those headers?
to me, they look like small block Chevy, but I could be wrong.
William?
They just look like shorty headers, but I'm not sure. Are they for a Hemi?
Those are for a first gen Hemi.
Oh.
So I don't know if he's got a first gen Hemi for this thing. I think they're Chrysler flanged. But obviously he had plans to put a first generation Hemi in this. I can tell just by looking at him. So, in fact, I'm looking at the floor. That's a small block Chrysler on the floor. I was seeing if I could spot a Hemi somewhere. Because he had plans to put a first generation Hemi in there.
My idea with this would be something like, I don't know if you guys watch Motor Trend, but Freiberger just built that F-Rod.
Yeah.
That thing's amazing. I love that car.
That is cool.
I would love to
like
do
it.
something like that with this.
Yeah. A lot of money, though.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's a shit ton of money. Oh, it's more money than I'll ever make in my life, but yeah.
I don't know if I'd go that far.
Well, maybe not that far, but it's more money than I'll ever have disposable at one time, probably.
Yeah, Dalton, those are actually early Hemi headers. The flange. Those are probably bought from Hot Heads or something, or off eBay. They're not super expensive. It's pretty neat.
Definitely a cool car.
So, who's next?
It would be you.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
You had one
this
that
would
didn't
be number.
work.
Oh, well, this is number 6 for me technically.
Well, yeah, you had one that didn't work, right?
Oh, well, this car, I have to share it. I was gonna this car, I was actually going to buy this for Anna originally, and I was going to fix it for her. And I pardon my French for everybody in chat, but this ignorant asshole will not message you back. He will not. And he won't call you back. All of his contact information was deleted by Facebook because they don't like you putting your phone number in there.
Yeah.
And I managed to find, I messaged him a whole bunch of times on this car and his other ads. And I found one of his ads that had his phone number. I called him, left him messages. I've never got a call back. This guy is an ignoramus because I would have bought this car on the spot. Now, I'll also tell you what irritates me. So I went to this guy's Facebook commerce page, which you can do, anybody can do it. And you see a real 340 Duster for sale, but no engine. You go into his other items for sale, guess what engine he has for sale?
Oh, so he has the
340?
engine for this car for sale separately.
Yes. But he will not message you back. He will not. Because he has an ad for $5,000, says big blocks and small blocks, high performance for sale. And one of those engines on the floor looks like the 340 that was probably in this car.
That's
And-
I will
messed
say
up.
this about his ad. Why in the world does he have a picture on a computer screen?
That's a really good question. Yeah, he has 2 of them.
Yeah.
Obviously, this guy doesn't care about selling his car. But I figured, if someone out there gets lucky and they can get a hold of him, this is a pretty good deal. Even though it's got rot, it's a real 340 70 Duster.
Yeah.
And this is a high dollar car. It's B5 blue, 8 3/4. That rear end is worth, almost $1,000. And it's just like my Duster. It's a bench seat car. I like that.
I like console buckets, but
I've got one more link saved.
all right.
Cool.
We'll
I'm
take
off
a
my
look at it.
soapbox on this.
I will have it shared in a second.
Okay.
There you go.
Wow.
Oh, you just-
1948 Packard.
It's got a goose on the
I
front.
like. It's a swan.
It's a goose.
It's a swan. Maybe it's a
New
goose.
tires was running about 4 years ago, Too many projects, not enough time.
Man, I can really empathize with this guy on that. These are cool.
Yeah, but too many projects like your Safari, your fucking Safari van in the background. That comes before the 48 Packard.
There's also that's also a really big metal building behind him. Behind it, what it looks like. All the projects could be in there.
Yeah, we should
I
go
know I'm
see.
kind with Brian.
We
Right.
should act like we want to go find this and see what other projects he's got. I think a lot of people use that too many projects to help sell shit. I think that's a tactic.
I think it is too. I've used that before actually. You know, like project fell through, plans didn't work. The wife said no, which typically guys who use that excuse with wife or girlfriend, I'm just like, yeah, you're a bitch.
Yeah,
Yeah, like grow a pair, guy, and tell your wife that this is happening. If you ain't got enough balls to tell your old lady that this thing is staying here and I'm working on it and you can hit the road, ah,
you
yeah,
look
man.
at her and you say, "I was like this when you married me."
Yep,
You knew
I've
what you
always
were
been a
getting
hoarder.
into.
It might be a message straight out to Anna.
Anna
Luckily,
doesn't
she
seem.
supports me.
Yeah, Anna doesn't seem like the type that she would. You go out and get another car. She's like, "Oh, okay, another car."
Yeah, she knows better. She knows I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. It's funny how our relationship works is I'll bring home a bunch of junk to work on. She goes and buys a $20 phone case and I'll critique her because her phone case is like $20. Serious?
Did
I've
the,
got duct tape
did
and
the phone
plywood.
really need a case?
Yeah, I've got duct tape and freaking plywood. I'll make you a phone case. Save that $20. Someone's gotta buy me dinner, damn it.
You could
I'm
be
too
like,
broke.
you could say, "I got resin. I could make you a phone case."
Hey, whoa. That's too much effort, okay?
I don't
She's
know.
only been my girlfriend for like 5 years, okay? She's not that cool.
I don't know. A resin. You might have your little business there if you could. Make
Just
Just
it,
a
saying,
resin
I like-
phone case with a bunch of metal flake in it would actually look pretty cool.
yeah, and like a pentastar floating in the middle of it.
You guys are thinking way too much.
You're just thinking we're putting you to work way too much.
We have Mark Ingram, Bigfoots and Mopars. No, I have not met Mrs. Foots. But I know Mr. Foots. And Mr. Foots is pretty cool. We went from J-Bo and Rob and all these other cool guys in chat, and now we are being graced with the one, the only Bigfoots and Mopars.
Okay, I saw
Another-
something back here. I'm gonna have to share.
Another great YouTuber. Is this just going to turn into me like announcing really cool guys I like?
Yeah,
I'm cool with that.
it was
I
my
have
turn
cool
again,
friends.
right? Yeah,
Oh,
it was
wow.
my turn. I didn't even look at the price on it. Nothing. I saw the truck,
Nice.
and I was like, I like that.
Oh.
That
Oh.
would be real nice to have.
Oh yeah.
Only I don't think a Charger would fit on the back.
No. No, you're putting like an MG midget on the back of that.
Yeah, it's not a ramp truck. It's close though. I would
It's
love.
pretty clean.
I would love to have one of those as a ramp truck though.
It's pretty clean. I always like these later square body Dodges, these 90s era. I like the grill on them.
I like those too. I actually saw a white one going through drive-through at my bank today. Today, and it was nice.
Did it make your man parts scream, William?
Not so much because it's still too new for me, but I like the other stuff.
It's not supposed to make him scream anyway. It's supposed to make him feel tingly. Tingly man parts.
So, William, you're telling me you would prefer an older one in your life?
An older Dodge pickup, yes.
Oh, okay.
Boy,
You had to clarify that.
I hope nobody just came into the chat when I said tingly man parts.
Yeah, that's been bad. That's kind of like when people showed up and I was talking about William's glorious, shiny, round hole.
Yeah.
God, I hope no one else showed up.
Actually, I actually think we lost somebody.
We probably did. It wouldn't surprise me.
That thing is cool.
All right. Are we all used up? Because I'd like to try the what not to buy segment.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I was just about to bring that up.
Ooh, dead air. Sorry. Well, here's my first for the what not to buy segment. I don't know if you guys have had time. I know we haven't talked about it much, but
Hey, you talked
What
to
we
me
got?
about a couple of them, and this is definitely the. Go ahead, Brian.
I'd just say, please don't buy these.
Oh, yeah.
At
Yeah,
least,
for sure.
at least not on the positive.
Yeah, I could almost see it for extra grounds. I could almost see that, but that if you put that on a positive side, that is a fireball waiting to happen. Oh, and look at all the things you could put them on: boats and big rigs
I would not put that stuff on any of that.
and no, not even a side by side. I wouldn't put that on a side by side.
Wow. I can't believe anybody would ever, like, there's guys out there who probably use that.
Because they're sold in two-piece.
Oh, so you have
You
a
get the
positive and a
positive-
negative.
Exactly.
Yeah, I could,
Nice.
and it's positivo and negativo. Is that really how it is in Spanish?
I don't know. I couldn't say. It's been a long time since I, did Spanish.
Oh, all
I
right.
would not. I would not touch those.
No,
Even for the negative, really, I would not touch those.
no, I'd find another way.
I make all my own battery cables. We've got sweet, it's a big lead end, and then it has a big chunk of solder and flux that you melt, and then you shove your battery cable and your wires in all at once, locks it in place.
Yep.
They work fantastic. No crimping required.
Yeah. Well, that's where you get into trouble.
Yeah. So what do we got next?
Anybody got any other what not to buy? Because I got one more.
I didn't find nothing.
Okay.
I don't have anything yet. I'll definitely keep a mind open for the next stream. But yeah, this next one you got coming up, Brian, it's a doozy.
It's awesome, isn't it?
Yeah.
There you go.
You have.
The
Oh yeah, I
absolute
remember. Yeah.
Stupidest thing anybody could ever buy.
Yeah, that's kind of just asking for trouble.
It's asking to get shot by the police, is what that's asking for.
Of course, it also depends on area you live and how dumb your police are, because that's a really small revolver.
It doesn't matter. People would still. I mean, the way the world is right now, anything shaped like a gun, it doesn't matter if it's fucking hot pink and plastic.
Or a piece of toast.
Yeah, or a piece of toast.
Now let me ask my fellow men in chat and in the stream. What brand of revolver is that modeled after?
I have no clue.
It's a Colt.
Colt.
That's how Colt does the cylinder release. It's inferior to it's a much superior Smith & Wesson. Obviously, I'm not biased. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's silly.
They even
That is
show the
silly.
picture of it put into the thing. Yeah, and that's sitting right
Yeah.
next to your seat.
Of course, if you're a fat guy, you probably can't see it.
Yeah,
Your blubber's probably covering it.
yeah.
And it is really small, but then again, some pistols can be very small.
Yeah.
I
It
think they
is,
call those Derringers.
yeah, a
right?
Derringer. It is still in the shape of a gun in your car, trying to be concealed. I mean, I guess there's places you can get away with it. I know in Missouri you could probably get away with it because you've been able to keep a gun in your car in Missouri forever.
In Texas for sure.
Yeah. But, you know, okay, cops says, do you have any weapons? No. Okay, they get out and that's the first thing they see.
Yeah.
That's a good point, Grim Streaker. That's gonna hurt if it gets stuck like in your side, like if you accidentally like jam into it. Like
Yeah.
God forbid you get into a wreck. Of course, you
Mhm.
should be wearing your seatbelt. You know, there's a lot of guys out there who don't like seatbelts. Well, if my dad wasn't wearing a seatbelt when he rolled his last service truck, he wouldn't be here. I'm a big proponent of seatbelt. I always wear mine.
I can't say as I always wear mine, but I'd rather wear it. Sometimes I forget though.
It's a habit with whatever vehicle I get in. I put a seatbelt on. Even the Charger, the truck, my old truck, not so much, oddly enough. But those seatbelts aren't really easy access right now. But the Charger and any other vehicle that's got seatbelt, I put it on.
Yeah. Well, do you have anything else?
No, I think that's it. I think we're good. I think we had a good little stream here.
I
had
agree. I
fun.
enjoyed it. I hope everybody in chat had a good time.
Are we gonna have the next stream on the new channel?
Should be. The next stream should be on the new channel. And it'll be Wide Guys Car Talk.
There's an actual YouTube channel now called Wide Guys Car Talk. Go check it out. Get subscribed.
Yeah. We need to move some videos over to it and some other things, but yeah.
Yep. So we'll be going live on that from now on. No more here at Dust Devil. None on mine. None on Williams' channel. And that'll be in 2 weeks. Same
Should be.
time, probably.
Yeah. I kind of like the 7 o'clock better than the 6 o'clock, but that's something we could discuss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it.
Alrighty,
So
guys.
I'm going to say, if we're all good, cue the outro.
Cue the outro. That would be you, Jed.
Oh. Oh. Hang on.
Well, hold on. There we go. Wait, you're not
I'm
on
holding on.
camera, Jed.
Oh, hang on. Let me turn my video back on.
Oh, you just
Sorry, I was too
ruined
busy
the
rubbing my
whole-
nipples.
Oh,
I was
Gotta get our
rubbing my
pretty
nipples.
faces back on the screen.
All right. Well, everybody, I hope you enjoyed this episode, season, or video of Wide Guys Car Talk.
bye-bye.
I blanked.
You
I
blanked.
blanked
I just
completely.
said bye-bye because of stealing
Oh,
your shit.
Oh, that's my. No, it's Dad's thing, not mine.
Oh, okay. Well, then, see ya.
Dad started it.
See you later.
Yeah.
That's mine.
Okay. Well, I was just gonna say thank you everybody for checking out Wide Guys Car Talk. This was our third stream. Hope you enjoyed it, and we look forward to seeing you as always. So,
See you later.
See you in the next one.
bye bye.